Welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 11, which is my weekly tech and PC gaming news series. Today, I'm going to be playing the new arena shooter Toxikk while I give you this news and sipping on some iced coffee. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. Unlike previous weekly downloads, let's start with PC gaming news before tech news. Make sure you guys let me know what you think about this down below. First up, like I said, the new arena shooter Toxikk is now live. Toxikk has been in development for a while now, but it's finally officially released and it needs a better player base for this to be a great game. As of right now, I'm having a great time playing this insanely fast-paced shooter, and there's even a free version for you to try. The free version has some limitations like using the server browser, limiting maps, and a few others, but it's plenty enough of this game for you to try out if you like. I would love to play this game with you guys, so let me know if you're playing over on Twitter. I'll be sure to tweet you back. Next up, Blizzard finally updated Overwatch's server tick rate. If you don't know what this means, in a nutshell, tick rate refers to how many player actions that can be registered to a server per second. The tick rate was 21, which is insanely low compared to other first-person shooters like Battlefield and CSGO, but now they have updated it to 63. This is more to compensate for players with lower ping, so if you have a good internet connection, you probably won't see any changes, but just know that this is definitely a good thing for this game, especially being a very popular esport. Possibly the most sad news coming from this week is that the Forza Horizon 3 demo will not be coming to PC until after the full game is launched. This is terrible for Forza fans like me because up until the last few days, we were assuming that we would get the demo when it was released on the Xbox, which was a few days ago. As you guys know, I'm super excited to play Forza Horizon 3 on my PC finally, but this isn't a good start for the PC version. I hope that there was a lot of effort put into the PC version and not just the console, and this isn't looking that way. Hopefully I'm wrong. If you guys are new to PC gaming and you think there is a push right now for PC gaming being dead, just imagine what it was like in the earlier 2000s. People were pushing off PC gaming back then way more than they are now, and the original Dead Rising game reminds us of that. The original Dead Rising game was released in 2006 and wasn't offered on the PC, but the sequels were. Well, as of this week, the original game got a bit of a facelift and now it's available on Steam. I'll definitely be trying this game out because it wasn't on the PC until now, and it actually looks like a pretty fun and good game. Our last bit of PC news this week is the recent Steam changes to the review process. Steam has been removing game reviews from people that used a product key to download the game. Different companies and developers are able to give out a product key for free in exchange for a review. As a tech reviewer, I know that it's extremely difficult to give honest feedback on something that you got for free. Steam is sick of these falsified reviews, so they are deleting them. Some developers have already come out and said that they actually agree with this because they know that Steam reviews need to stay important and relevant, which was surprising. Alright, now let's get into some PC gaming news. Tech news. We just did PC gaming news. I'm getting confused. Anyway, there's been a bunch of news about the PS4 last week and this week, but I want to pull the main highlights out of it. First, Sony commented that it wasn't the new Xbox that pushed them to create a better graphical console, it was the PC. That's right, suck it consoles. PC has always been better and the PS4 is going to try and compensate with us with 4K gaming and HDR. Speaking of which, the HDR update rolls out this week with System Update 4.0. This allows you, if you have an HDR capable TV, to output in HDR mode, which will make it look really nice and pretty. All jokes aside, it's nice to see that consoles are focusing a bit more attention on graphics and not just hogging up all the exclusive titles. Back to the real world, people can finally get their GTX 970 settlements from a newly opened up website. I'm not going to keep repeating myself about the false advertising lawsuit from Nvidia, but they are finally paying the price. Anyone that purchased a GTX 970 from Nvidia or its card partners like Asus and EVGA, or even from an authorized retailer between September 1st, 2014 and August 24th, 2016, and only in the US, can go to this new website and claim a refund. Apparently, if you purchased a pre-built computer, you might be able to claim it as well if it had a GTX 970 in it. Don't wait though, you'll have to submit a claim by November 8th. Next up, as some of you probably know, the most annoying thing about the new VR technology is that you're constantly tethered with cables. I wouldn't know this from personal experience, only from me watching other people on YouTube do it while I sit here crying because I don't have one. Anyway, MSI MSI's new VR1 backpack solves this issue by creating basically a laptop backpack. The laptop only weighs 3.6 kilograms and MSI claims that it's the lightest and thinnest backpack PC system on the planet. I can't imagine that there's too many other backpack PC systems on the planet, but I digress. MSI isn't releasing the full specs of the laptop yet, but they are saying that it comes with an overclocked CPU and a GTX 10 series graphics card, so it should be good enough. Moving on, Asus announced their newest laptop with the ROG Strix badge and it looks pretty baller. The laptop features a 15.6-inch screen and is available with either a TN or an IPS screen, which you don't see that often, if at all, for laptops. Both are 1080p and are powered by an Intel i5-6300HQ or an i7-6700HQ and up to 32GB of DDR4 RAM. Interesting though, Asus decided to stick with the Maxwell graphics cards by still using the GTX 960M with either 2GB or 4GB of GDDR4 memory. Finally, our last bit of tech news is that Toshiba announced a new SSD line called the VX500 series, which will supposedly get cheaper SSDs into people's computers, especially those still rocking the older hard disk drives. They aren't crushing benchmarks by any means, but they are saying that the 1TB model can read and write at 550 over 515 megabyte per second for only $337. That's still pretty steep for me. I think I'll keep my Steam library and Zach's TechTurf archive on a hard disk drive for now. Thanks anyway. Real quickly before ending this video, let me introduce the sponsor of this video, Toxikk Share, which is a company of social media experts. For the past few months, they have helped my social media grow so much and they can help you too. Their info is down in the description. Well, that wraps up weekly download episode number 11. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what your favorite tech or PC gaming news was this week, or if I missed anything. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.